This is Ashley Dion for Hop on Pop Culture, with my review of Welcome to the Rileys, a film that I was so excited to see. When I learned I was actually going to be able to watch it, I was freaking out.
Oh, a happy day.
The film is set in New Orleans, which is actually a character in the film. It's something I always find interesting and something I like. The city was a perfect choice because it's imperfect. It has no lore, but it also has rundown areas. It kind of works as a metaphor for these characters, who aren't perfect themselves. And that's what makes the film so authentic. They've all made mistakes. They're broken people who are breaking further before your eyes. It's sad, but it's beautiful, because it's not just them, it's all of us. Jake Scott, the director, knew exactly how much background to give on these characters. He knew that you don't need someone's entire life story to know how bruised up they are inside. He gave us a glimpse at their life and a glimpse at their pain. James Gandolfini, Melissa Leo, and Kristen Stewart all gave remarkable performances in this film, and I would love to see them all nominated for Oscars. They brought a universal message to the table, that life is always hard, but it's a comfort to know you're not alone in difficulty. It's a comfort to have someone to share your pain with, and to know that there's someone there to say, it'll be okay. We all need to be close to other people, and having someone to break with can fix you, at least for a little while. James Gandolfini was a man, so he wasn't as vulnerable as Melissa Leo's character or Kristen Stewart's character. But he never stopped giving in this film. He was a big teddy bear. He completely sheds Tony Soprano, and when he yells, you know it comes from someplace good. He had this habit of smiling when he was uncomfortable that felt very real to me, and I just couldn't get over how real he seemed and how brilliant he was in this film. Melissa Leo is more open about her vulnerability. She will stare at a table of girls and think of her daughter, and her back is turned to you, and you're left to imagine her pain. And I thought that was a stroke of genius by Jake Scott, because it just breaks your heart, and you don't even see her face. She doesn't say anything, and it still is just heart-wrenching. Later, she sees a girl who looks like her daughter, and she's pretty much chasing a ghost until she remembers she's gone. And she just breaks your heart in this film. She does just such a wonderful job. Kristen Stewart breaks your heart, too. She is very, very vulnerable. And it's kind of funny because she's this tough girl on the surface, but you know that's not what she's really like. You know that because she's always afraid of people thinking she's stupid. She's always afraid of people thinking she's less. She doesn't want people to be mad at her, and she always thinks that people are mad at her. She doesn't want people to think she's nothing, because she thinks she is. Her nervous tics that she's kind of notorious for actually enhance her character in this film, because they play into her insecurity and sensitivity. And I think that in that way she was really perfect for this role, and it's one of the best performances I've seen her give. Probably second only to Cake Eaters. Everybody in this film just breaks your heart. They're vulnerable and they're real, and this film is perfect in a way that I don't often see. It's sad, sure, but there's a sweetness to it that I think keeps it from being difficult to watch. I would say not only is this film one of the best I've seen all year, it's one of the best I've seen in a while. And I really hope you check out Welcome to the Rileys. This has been Ashley Dion for Hop on Pop Culture.